Oh my gosh, watch this point right here. So it's 5-2. Oshiro and Rain up. Listen. What was that? Was that a dog that got stepped on? Even Bobby's laughing. That's the ref calling it out. Her voice cracks like she's going through puberty. One more time. Ow! I can't even do it. Oh, that is like the funniest thing to hear. I can listen to that all day. It's still so funny. Leia up by just a single point, and then watch this shot. Leia calls it out. Lacey Schneeman appeals. Ref overturns it. Leia's like, wait, what? She's checking what everybody's sitting over there on the sidelines like, was that in? No challenges on grandstand court. But let's slow this down. Let's see if we could take a look and see. Ah, that is very close. From that angle, it looks like it was out. That's at least for sure way too close to overturn that. I was actually sitting on the sideline for this match. In the moment, it was so close. So Lacey Schneeman ends up with a match point after that fiasco. And then she's gonna take it. Lacey Schneeman wins this one 11-9. After the match, Leia Jansen was looking on YouTube. Look at her spring up from her chair. She's like, look at this. I spoke with Leia this weekend because I was there at the tournament. And she told me that when she went up to the ref and showed her the YouTube video, trying to tell her like, hey, you might have got this call wrong. The ref told her, I thought ball don't lie. Wow. If you don't know, that's kind of Leia's thing. And she'll be like, ball don't lie. She'll scream that in players' faces. The fact that this ref said that to her is hilarious. Leia didn't find it funny. Pretty sure she wants this ref fired. But either way, I'm here for the Leia versus ref rivalry. Hard to tell if this one was in or out. Johnny Pickleball, the new MC for PPA. He's like the hype guys, but one guy. So he's the hype guy. And he goes around asking people their name, where they're from, and who their favorite player is. So let's see what the ref says.
What's your name? And where are you from? And your favorite pickleball player?
Just stone cold. No answers. Did they script that? Are they just not allowed to talk at all? Are they like those guards at that British place? I don't even know what those people are. You know what I'm talking about? Like those British guards with the big hats that can't talk to people? What's your name? And where are you from? And tell me, what's your favorite pickleball player? It's Christian Ocean! Leave me alone! You could hear this hilarious one that he did. He found Roscoe Bellamy and Greg Dow on the sidelines. Listen to this.
Yeah, man, your favorite pickleball player? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe my mom. My mom plays.
His mom. His mom is his favorite pickleball player. Beth Bellamy. She's a solid player. Greg Dow, your turn.
And one more time, another pickleball pro. Here we go. What's your name? Greg Dow. Greg Dow, where are you from, man? Charleston, South Carolina. And your favorite pickleball player? It's gotta be Roscoe Bellamy, the guy right beside me. Most handsome.
Solid.
And just a hot, sexy guy.
Just a hot, sexy guy.
After video review, the ball was out. The call stands.
Okay.
5 to Gloucester. Challenge.
What was that?
5 to Gloucester. Challenge.
Oh, don't choke and die on us, ref. Get him some water. Look at Christian Outshot in the back, grabbing a towel, taking his time. Ref calls a score, so Fed serves it. Christian's like, wait, what? I'm just getting a towel. Can you give me a second? It's kind of hilarious because Fed is always known for taking his time in between points. He's even laughing. So 4-3, Anna Bright serving, and watch what happens here. I want you to listen to Anna Bright once this lob gets hit. Ready? Check this out. Listen.
Another lob.
She says up. Look at the ref. The ref thinks she said out.
Called it out.
Oh no.
Okay.
We'll replay, I'm sorry.
Well, replay, I'm sorry, all right? Leave me alone. My wife hates me. My kids don't talk to me anymore. This is all I got, Anna Bright. I thought you said out. So defensive. By the way, while we're on the subject of the refs, Heishay and Anna Bright are requesting that I do the best dressed from the pickleball tournament. And this week, my vote goes to this ref. Look at those pants. What would you call those? Boot cut? Or those parachute pants? Those things are huge. Okay, I think they remind me of Janko jeans. I don't exactly know what that is, but that's like a brand that people wore in the 90s. And I mean, just look how big and baggy those jeans are. Those are Janko pants for refs. And she's rocking it. She's killing it. Those are fire. Is that what the kids say nowadays? For real, for real. No cap. On God, I'd rep those pants. This ref's standing on business. So keep your eye on James Ignatowicz and really try to look with a lot of detail at his paddle on these overheads, especially this one right here. So it seems like he finishes the point, all is well, and then listen in.
All the way healthy. Hit that hard, but
let me see your paddle. Wait a minute. So apparently, the sticker on his paddle that shows that it was approved flew off on the overhead, and it fell in the kitchen.
That's a fault.
And that's a fault. She picks it up.
Off his paddle there.
oh, no way.
By rule it is, yes.
So
That's crazy. I don't know what those stickers are like. I picture it as like one of those stickers that you get on your Apple at the grocery store. I don't even see it. Of course, because the cameras are terrible, but oh, you can kind of see it fluttering. Like, see right there. There it is. You kind of see it fluttering in the air there. That is wild. So the rule is, if something flies off your paddle or your body, whether it's your hat or piece of lead tape or anything, and it lands in the kitchen on a volley, well, that's a fault. Even if it is a sticker that the PPA applies to your paddle. Now, the crazy part about this is at first it seemed like, okay, it's a sticker, it flew off. How crazy, right? I mean, what are the odds? But after listening to a lot of people that have gotten these stickers on their paddle, apparently they're very adhesive. And it's not an easy thing to have one of these fly off of your paddle. Now, yeah, sure, he does have some pretty strong overheads, but it does kind of seem like there is a possibility that maybe he had removed it off of one paddle and put it onto another. I'm not saying he did, but if you were to do that, that would make the sticker a little bit more conducive to falling off on a big overhead. So they call out the head ref to try to figure this out because he's like, really? You're going to call me a fault on the sticker? So for those that don't know who Don Stanley is, he is the head ref of the PPA, also featured on last week's episode as the #1 spot for Hooks of the Week. Also, oddly enough, I put out a separate clip of Hooks of the Week, and the official PPA account commented on it. But it seems like the comment came directly from Don Stanley. It said, I called what I saw 100%. Could I have missed it? Of course, but when I called it, I was completely resolute in what I believed I saw. Why does the head ref of the PPA have access to the social media accounts for the PPA? That's just a little weird, right? I don't know. It just seemed odd to me. Very hilarious that he felt the need to not only comment, but to comment from the PPA account. We all know if Annalie Waters had a sticker fly off, he'd be like, it's fine. No, we're not going to count that. Come on. He's like, look, James, here's the deal. If you have an RV and you're going to cook me some barbecue on it, then maybe we could talk. But until you get that, I'm going to call you a fault. The Las Vegas Night Owls up 23-20, and we have this very interesting, controversial point for many reasons. Check out this ball. On the sideline, called out. Vegas upset. Listen in.
There's no way you can see that from here. How can you can see from here? You guys picked up on that one before that. So
That's the second base umpire calling the third base line. He can't
see that.
I'm not sure if a ref overruled that because the refs aren't supposed to be able to overrule here in MLP.
Second base umpire never calls third base line except for pickleball.
Guy in yellow is like, this is like in baseball when the second base umpire calls a foul ball. That's not a good angle. They're like, this is pickleball. Shut up about baseball. He's got a fair point.
And I think maybe,
They're like, dude, shut up. All right, we got a game to play. He will not stop. So we come back from a commercial break. And let's take a look at the sidelines. Let's see if our friend in the yellow shirt who loves baseball is still there. Awesome rally. Nice firefight. Come on, we want to see the sideline. There we go. He's gone. They kicked him out of the game. Like, we can't have you criticizing our refs with your excellent points that you're making. Great lob, by the way. Drop volley. Wow, she gets there. Holy crap. What a rally. Can Vegas get it? Nice little roll. Oh, going easy on them. Should have attacked that. How about another lob taken by Lena? My goodness. This rally is going on forever. Was that one out or in? They just say it's in. And Vegas takes game 2. So 10-3 for Hayworth here. Check this point out, but really I just want you to listen to the referee.
It's a big backhand there again from Hayworth.
He's like, point game. Oh, wait a minute. It's to 15. That's right. What's so funny about this for me is I actually saw this ref in the bathroom and he was like reciting the things to say as a ref, like going through it. I guess it was like his big moment. He's on ESPN 2. He's probably telling his family, hey guys, I'm going to be on TV. You got to watch me. It's my big moment. I'm reffing a gold medal match on ESPN, Mom. I finally made it. And then he screws that up. And so it all comes down to this, a 5th match point for Zane and Deckel on 10-7. This was the craziest thing to happen all weekend. Check this out. They're going to come up. That is in or out. What happened? My head was in the way.
What's the call?
So, here's what happened. Deckelbar actually called this in. You are allowed to challenge your own call in PPA. It would have been challenged either way. So if he had called it out, it's match point and it's automatically challenged. That's a new rule that PPA put in this year. And so let's take a look at it. This one was close off the net and... Oh, I don't know.
Just on the outside of
that looks in, right? I don't know. I mean... I'm so happy that close call replay is coming in next tournament because we can't keep having this happen. I guess it seems like there's a slight gap there. Like maybe there's some space. I don't know. I think if I'm making that call, I'm calling that in. I mean, Deckel called it in, right? So it just seems like if you're unsure, you got to just go with whatever the call was. Even if you didn't make that call, I think that I'm still calling that in. They have video boards there. So everybody was watching the replay while they were talking about it. And so look, they all come back ready to play. If they knew that it was going to be out, they would have just been sitting down. They'd be like, the game is over.
Yeah, we're going to keep playing with this kind of length of discussion and getting the score and the server right and everything.
Even Adam Stone thinks. Here we go. What's the call?
The in-rolling stands, the ball is out.
Oh.
Match in the in-rolling's overturned, the ball is out.
What?
Match point.
Wait, what?
Is over.
What just happened?
That's it.
So the match is over? Whoa.
After review, the in-rolling stands, the ball is out.
What? Everyone's so confused.
In-rolling's overturned, the ball is out.
They're like, oh, okay, so we did win. All right. Wow, what a rough way to end it. Look, I mean, Deckel did like the best thing you could do. He's like, I'm calling it in just to play it safe, and then let's challenge it. And if it's out, great. If it's in, then whatever. Then it's whatever the honest call is. But I mean, like, how are you calling that ball out? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'll give it that it's close, but I mean, Christian and Riley may have just got hooked by the ref. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. I don't know if that's a hook on the ref, if that's a good call.
Walk me through all the thoughts at that last call when it happened.
Yeah, so Deckel's big butt was in the way. I didn't see the ball. It's a nice butt, don't get me wrong, but it was in the way, and I couldn't see. He called it in, but we're allowed to challenge our own call, and the video showed that it was out, and so I'm a big fan of that rule to be able to play fair, but still have a review of it afterwards, and fortunately it worked out for us.
I love rally scoring in singles. I think it just keeps the pace up a little bit, and if you extend the game to 15 points, I think it's fun. But I will say, it is confusing, and clearly, I'm not the only one that thinks it's confusing.
Forehand sails long.
I'm sorry.
Like, no, it's not, ref. We're playing to 15. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My one job, I screwed it up.
Forehand sails long.
I'm sorry.
She's like so mad. I do get why she's mad though. It's like, come on. Do you not know what's going on here? I think Megan Fudge is just hype off this Rain energy drink. Refs shouldn't be allowed to have water. They should be forced to just chug coffee. Refs should have for breakfast, like milk and cereal, but instead of milk, it's Rain energy drink. And instead of cereal, it's Adderall. You need to get locked in, lady.
What is the key to coming back from those timeouts to keep yourself mentally engaged and being able to close out both games 1 and 2?
Energy drinks. Jesse trying to poke one in there, not working. Here we go, firefight. Settled back down. Another reset. Oh, and that's fired long. And they're like, wait a minute. That touched her. So they're going to challenge it. Close call replay. Coming in clutch. Yes, that did touch her hair. Look at that. Brushes right on it. Carolina's so pumped to find that out. That counts as a body bag.
After review, the ball did hit your hair. Point game, 25-23.
I love how he looks right at her. The ball did hit your hair. Usually the refs just come out and just say like what it is objectively. He directed that right at her. He's like, how dare you lie to me? That did hit your hair. So we got a 3-point game. DC serving on 18-21, and watch this. Watch James Ignatowicz in the background. Oh no! He lost the ball he was holding. Oh no, it almost rolled onto the court, distracted the players. He's like, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh, that's so bad. Utah is like, that is hindrance. That should be our point. James is just face down, embarrassed.
I don't know if we're going to be getting a replay point or just a loss.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine if this comes back to bite them in the butt?
The hindrance was caused by the DC Pickleball team, which results in a fault. Side out.
Oh, snap. That is a point for Utah. He's hiding his face. Oh, gosh. I would just be dead inside if that was me. SoCal already up 2-0. I mean, they're definitely one of the top teams. And like we just showed, Florida at the number 6 spot. We'll go here in game 3. It is match point for SoCal. And we get an interesting little rally here. Start off with some dinking. It's so quiet. We need more fans here. Anyways, Yana Newell dinking against Getcheva. And then look at this. Off the net, going out wide. Just a short little dink. Donald Young coming in. And then look at this. Oh, what did that hit? Did that hit the net or the post?
I did not know where it hit.
Ref is like, I did not see that at all.
After review, the ball hit the post.
Okay.
Result in dead ball. The point is awarded to SoCal in the game 25.
There you go. Match is over off of that.
Yes, you know, and it's not just misses.
Is that the score?
She's like, wait, that's the score? It's 12-12? Dang, I didn't even realize that. So tied up at 9 here in game 2. We got a bit of a controversial point here. Keep your eye on the ball. Not sure if we get a hook, if we got a good call. Let's see. Dinkin down the line. Andre, cross court. Uh-oh. Look at that. Did he call it out? He hit the ball.
Yeah, but you called it out anyways.
You played the ball.
Exactly.
Bro, I was calling it out. It was in my...
Ref says he played the ball, so that counts as in.
Calling it out. Christian, you missed it first, and then you called it out. And the ball was in anyways.
Andre's like, first off, you had a late call, but it was in anyways. And they can't even challenge it because they're out of timeouts. They're saying Edda said out as well. I mean, she had a good sight of it. Did his next shot go in? Because that would have been a cool shot.
But we called it out. She called it out. Here we go. She called it out, and it was out.
Okay, so there.
They're just ignoring him. They're like, we don't care. We made our ruling. Late call. It's in. Dazan and Diescu up 10-9. Game point now. But let's go to this quarterfinal match now. Fed and Matt Wright taking on Zane Navertil and Travis Retmeyer. This is 9-9 in the third game. Watch Fed's feet here. Overhead. Was he in the kitchen when he jumped? Or did he reestablish by dragging his toe? Zane, Travis say, I think he touched the kitchen. So let's see this in slow motion. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, it's blurry. Possible he did drag the toe. I just feel like if it wasn't called, I don't see enough here to say that he didn't drag his toe. It does look like he did drag his toe, to be honest. So I don't know. Is this the refs looking at the review right here from the one angle? It's a tough call to make, but let's see what they say. So they call fault. They say his foot was in. Matt is like, whoa, wait, really? Matt's like, what can we do? What can we do? He's a lawyer. He's like, how do I argue this? He's like, there's no way. How could you have seen that? You can just tell he's like, I don't want to go on. We've got to challenge this some way. That's crazy.
It's a very
Matt looking hopeless. He's like, what do we do?
It's gonna be 9-10.
Do we call a timeout? Do we call a timeout? Okay, fine, timeout. Fed asked the ref, what did you see? Look at Fed going hard at the ref. They are so upset. He's like, how did you do that? How could you overturn that? Look at Fed. Just adamant that they made the wrong call. Oh, he's doing one of these. Oh, man. That's like, this is the Argentinian equivalent of the Italian version of this.
I'm not the ref.
They use two hands, I guess. Look, he's like, okay, hold on. I need to get in your face a little bit more. I'm going around the net. He's begging, please. You got to overturn that.
Again, not our call.
Between Fed yelling and Matt doing his lawyer arguing,
we'll see if they can lock
I feel like they have a chance here.
It's at this point, it's over, right? They're not going to overturn it again. They're not going to. There's no more replays.
Fed begging him, will not leave his side.
Maybe you got a bad break in your mind. You got to just move on to the next point.
The ref's like, all right, get out of my face. We're calling the head ref over, all right? You guys happy? We're going to call the head ref in, okay? Fed goes over to the sideline. I think somebody had their phone out. He's like, Fed, look. He's looking. He's like, see? How the heck are you going to overturn that? I don't even think he's trying to argue that his foot dragged. I think he's trying to argue like there's no way you could have seen that and overturn the call based off of that angle, which is a fair argument. I mean, look, let's see. I mean, how could you tell? I don't know. It's definitely in the kitchen, but I think he does drag it out. So we're waiting forever for the head ref, and look who walks in. It's Alan Roman, who is not the head ref, which is an interesting part of this story. The head ref is Don Stanley. So he explains to the new head ref all of a sudden, the assistant head ref, I don't know. And then Alan Roman comes up to them now. He's like, let me hear your side of the story. So now Alan Roman is going to go look at it. And while they're waiting, look, Leia showing Fed and Matt on a fan's phone. They're looking at the replay. Lucy comes over. They're all looking at it. I guess the fan had it. I mean, look at her. She's sitting right there on her phone. I wonder if she got a good angle of it. We need to find out who that person is and find that footage. So Alan Roman comes back now. And he did look at the footage. I don't know what he was doing, so let's hear it.
After review by the head referee, the result of the round in the stand, there was no fault.
Wow, so they reverse the challenge. This has never happened before. We have never seen a head ref come and completely reverse the call that the other ref made based off of a challenge.
Challenging the counterpart out.
And then Zane comes in, and he said they're challenging this to Connor Pardo, the head of the PPA. I guess he's watching this match somewhere. This is crazy. So look, they're arguing up here. They're like, how is it that we challenge this? The ref calls it one way, and then now you come and you overrule his call on his challenge? That makes no sense. Here's the thing. I would not have overturned it based off of the first challenge. That's where I stand on that. But I definitely don't think that they should just be able to like have another ref come on and overrule that. It just sets a weird precedent. It's like, okay, now on in the future, if you don't like a ref's call based off of a challenge, you're just going to bring the head ref in and challenge the challenge. It's just a little bit crazy. Yep. It would be so funny, though, if them talking to Connor Pardo gets the challenge of the challenge challenged, and it's reversed back again. The players all talking to each other. I think they're all on the same page. They're like, look, we're not mad at each other. We just can't believe that this process is how this thing is unfolding. So we finally resume no foot fault. It took 22 and a half minutes to figure that out. Sometimes there are matches that take 22 and a half minutes. Meanwhile, the challenge of the challenge took that long, and then look at that. It ends with a little whimper. Matt Wright, Federico Stackstrud moving on to the semifinal. Hunter Johnson down by 1. It's 7-8 here, and look at this. He's like, you sure? Yes. Oh, 9:24 here, and Miami just brutal. Megan Fudge clearly just so upset. I mean, watch what happens here. She starts talking to a fan.
24-9.
Hold on, referee. I'm
sorry.
looking at you.
Okay, go ahead. You ready? What do you want?
I mean, I feel like you're such an attitude.
I've got no.
I feel like you're being nasty to me.
Yeah, they were talking. He's talking. Like,
Everybody's talking.
I call the score.
Megan Fudge ready to crash out. Ref's holding it down. He's trying to be respectful. He's like, I didn't call the score yet. It's okay. You're allowed to talk. That's fine. So 17-19. Miami not out of it. Look at that get from Eric. Comes in for that one. Uh-oh.
He said no.
Wyatt might have said something in the middle of that point.
So, I mean, a phenomenal get.
Even Johnny Goldberg on the sidelines saying that he said something. All right, let's rewind and see if we could hear this. Oh. He did. He did say nope right as he hit that. He thought he hit a clean winner, and he did not. So they call in the head ref to sort this out. Doesn't matter. Chicago ends up with the ball. I'd be very upset if I was Miami on that one. And so it's 2017 here for the slice. And watch what happens. Ref is going to get some payback. Oh my gosh. If that is not karma right there. Oh man. If you're Miami, you got to be so pumped about that. Ball don't lie. This is the semifinals for men's doubles. Check this out. Tyson McGuffin and Andre Diescu. Tyson serving.
Cardio has moved up so much in the rankings as his success.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's the first one then, right?
Tyson's like, come on, man. It throws the ball at the ref. Tries to hit him. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let's break this down a little bit. So Tyson, guess he served it a little bit high. And Tyson goes, but that's the first time anybody's called it this weekend. Ref's like, well, that's the first one then, huh? Tyson's like, you want to be a clown? I'll be a clown. I love that so much. A little while later, they get a timeout called. Tyson just walks right past the ref. He's like, I ain't talking to you. And I'm actually sitting right back there. I'm dying laughing because the ref is like, hey, Tyson, get back here. Get back here. I want to talk to you. And Tyson's like, nope, nope. I ain't hearing you out.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness